What is going on, everyone? Abel Abinetti here, bodybuilding.com and muscle tech athlete. Today I'm gonna run you through my meanest arm workout. So during this workout, we're gonna be doing supersets. So we're gonna be supersetting biceps with triceps. We're gonna be doing a lot of drop sets, intraset stretching, and blood flow restriction. So get ready and let's get started. So the very first exercise is gonna be a dumbbell seated curl, superset with a dumbbell skull crusher. We're gonna be doing 5 sets of 8 to 10 reps. So when you're doing the curl, make sure you're rotating those pinkies all the way in to get that full rotation. And when you're doing the skull crushers, I want you to rotate up at the top of the motion. On the 5th set, we're gonna do something completely different. I want you to drop the weight by around half. What I want you to do is 8 reps on one arm while the other arm is in an isometric hold. And you're gonna do 8 reps, then the other arm pauses, 8 reps on the other, 7, 7, all the way down until you get to 1 rep. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing on skull crushers. So when you're doing the skull crushers, you're gonna be holding the stretch at the bottom of the rep. So it's still keeping tension on that tricep. All right, so moving on, we're gonna go into an easy bar preacher curl superset with a dumbbell overhead extension. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps. So when you're doing the easy bar curls, make sure you're not going all the way up where you're losing tension. Keep that bar constantly moving so that your muscles are contracted the whole time. When you're doing the overhead extension, make sure your elbows are tucked in, don't flare them out too much, and then make sure you're going all the way down to stretch out that tricep and then shoot straight back up. Do not pause up at the top. And on the last set, we're gonna do a double drop set on both exercises. So when you're doing the drop sets, make sure you're going to complete failure. Now you might not be able to get the same amount of reps that you started with, but at least try to push for around 6 to 8 reps in every single drop. Next, we're moving on to an incline bench dumbbell curl, superset with overhead rope extension. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of 12 reps. So when you're doing the incline curls, make sure you're going all the way down, stretching where you're actually flexing your tricep at the bottom. That right there ensures that you're stretching your bicep to the max. When you're doing the overhead extension with the rope, make sure you're going all the way back to get that full stretch in the tricep, pulling that rope as far out as possible. So moving on to the intraset stretching on that 4th set. Now what I want you to do is use the same weight we were doing for the 10 to 12 reps, but at the end, when you get done with that 12th rep, I want you to stretch, completely stretch, flex that tricep for 30 seconds. After that 30 seconds, I want you to drop the weight by around 10 pounds. Curl again, stretch again for that 30 seconds. Drop it once more. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing on the overhead cable rope extension. During the intraset stretching, I want you to go to failure. So if that is 6 reps, that's fine. If that's 8, that's fine. If that's 10, you don't really want to go over 10 because if you went over 10, you should have went up in weight. So now we're gonna move on to 21s. We're gonna be doing that with a straight bar and then rope cable push downs. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of those. So the very first 7, we're gonna be doing standing up, so just going halfway. Then I'm immediately gonna sit down, do the other half. That enables me only to go down to about my knee level. Stand up and then do 7 full reps. And then going over to the rope push downs, doing 7 halfway, 7 other half, and then 7 full reps. So when you're doing the rope push downs, try to flare that rope out as much as possible. Now moving on to our other superset, we have dumbbell hammer curls. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of 8 reps, superset with 1 arm cable push downs. We're gonna be doing 12 reps of those. So with the dumbbell hammer curls, I want you to alternate. That way you can go as heavy as possible. So when you're doing the cable push downs, make sure you're getting that full contraction at the bottom so it's going across your body. Going down, squeeze for like half a second and then go straight back up. Moving on to our last superset, we have blood flow restriction. We're gonna be doing straight bar curls, 5 sets of 15 reps, superset with straight bar tricep push downs. So with the blood flow restriction, we're gonna pump as much nutrients and blood into the muscle as possible. So using the blood flow restriction bands, I want you to bring those bands up as high up on the bicep as possible. Wrap them, tightness to around 6 or 7 out of 10. During these blood flow restriction sets, I want you resting for around only 45 seconds. That way you get the most extreme pump. Now during these blood flow restriction sets, you do not take off the bands for all 5 sets. So if you completed this arm workout, great job, because it was a tough one. Now, I would recommend doing this workout about every 2 weeks. Don't do it every week because it's so much volume. But guys, give it a shot and let me know how you liked it. So the full breakdown of this workout is down below on bodybuilding.com. If you have any questions for me, you can find me over on my Instagram at AbleBodyGym. For more videos and articles from athletes like me, keep coming back to bodybuilding.com.
Over 45 fitness plans, daily workouts, results for life. Only $8.99 a month.